lie with you and you go. You're not coming knocking on my door now. I try to lie, was it always so? Cause nothing feels the same anymore. I've seen this all before. Why didn't I do more? Now I'm picking up the pieces from the floor. How could we just ignore our problems? Now they pour out, filling up the room with silence. Can you be my nightlight? And I'll be your superhero. Superhero. Can I be your superhero? I'm sorry if it's taking me a while. I'm trying to figure out who I am. The city lights are keeping me up at night, so I don't even bother going to bed. I'm tired of wasting away my time. I would give up everything to be near you. Oh, I miss the days when you were mine, but I can be your superhero. I know I shouldn't call you at night when I'm here all alone, thinking about the last time I tried to tell you what my feelings were like. I'm usually not the one to try to swallow my pride. Oh my, oh, what you doing to me? Ice cold veins when you cut me deep, I'll bleed out. I feel like I'm losing it. Oh, why is it so hard for me to breathe now? Can you be my nightlight? And I'll be your superhero. Can I be your superhero? I'm sorry if it's taking me a while. I'm trying to figure out who I am. The city lights are keeping me up at night, so I don't even bother going to bed. I'm tired of wasting away my time. I would give up everything to be near you. Oh, I miss the days when you were mine, but I can be your superhero.
Hello everybody. How's everybody doing today? Today we will be carrying on with fixing this tower so we can start getting into Substance Painter. Marius, thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing today? And for some reason, top and bottom. Oh right, I was trying out a different design for the bottom. That's what I wanted to do, because I wanted a small, actually a larger one. Which I am. So I started working on the cannon tower. I've been basically that's in Substance Painter now, and that's at least allowed me to come up with a decision for what I'm going to do with the side vents on this tower. And basically the decision is we are going to just remove the low poly and see how it looks when we come to painting it. But a few things I need to fix, starting with this. Why are you sharpen? Why do you look like that? Because we have the bevel in the wrong place? No. What is that part? Oh, it's just isolate. Okay, so that's not part of this. So there's another piece somewhere. Oh, there it is. Q sharpen. That's better. It's much cleaner. And there was another piece that has a problem. This one.
Where you just like disconnect from the scene, just the race, like, and it's a race that I've created in my head, you know.
Is there a? So this is partly a problem with the bevel and partly a problem with the boolean. Which boolean is this? This one. Do you ever scroll? Okay, it'll get fixed when we actually apply the boolean then. So that's fine. Seeing another issue on this one. Guessing this is a similar one. It is the bevel again. That. So let's start with these today, and then after we've done that, we can move to other things. I think having I wonder how it's going to look when it comes into substance. Ultimately, you're going to see it from about this distance in game, which means that it's absolutely tiny. I do think the new design is actually better. So, is this a high quality version? It is. Why have I done that? Oh, that was just what was last selected. Fine. Let's go and add, modify the cutter, ever scroll, this one, where is that, then let's turn off the array, then let's go with 5, so, how can we best, I'm going to apply a mirror modifier to it, so let's go off that. Do a cut, and we will do a cut about. I'll make it not 30. G. Doesn't really matter where it is. Cut through it like that. Actually, do we want that? Because will that cut through? Yeah, that would just do that. Actually, do the inverse. We actually want to cut the opposite part. So instead of that, let's just isolate. Let's turn this off. H 7. Let's cut. I'll have to align it since it doesn't want to come out. So let's go with that. So you kind of want to have 3. So we'll do that. Is that the same as the other boolean? Alt H. Yeah, it is perfectly centered. So, how are we going to do this? Let's think. Let's apply a mirror modifier to this as a start. So then we can take that, look at the front. See, it's skew. We don't really want. So let's straighten it up. Let's make it 0, 0. And then let's go object. What's it? Shift S. Cursor. Is this actually centered? Looks like it is. So let's go S. Selection to cursor. And let's scale it in the Z axis. This is actually centered now. 7. That looks correct now. Apply a array modifier. We have to apply 2 array modifiers. Let's go with 1.125. Change that. Let's make it negative so it inverts it. That's kind of what we want. See, that is if we add a bunch of those lines. Add until See, somehow it's still not the center. See, that's where I would expect them. I think let's use these, so that will be good. Now you'll see that this still only has 1.9, which is fine. This one is still very broken. But I think it's because the actual cut geometry doesn't have any... Is it actually because of the cut geometry? Q... Is the tool? I mean, this one. 7. So this center, which definitely helps. Still not what I want. I think I need to move these out. So now we've got those lines in. We can hide that. Select this again. Scores like let's add 6. 7. Actually, what we should possibly do is reorder these. Those which. Ah, because of scale, it's changed that as well. Let's fix that. So 7. We do this. We'll take those two. F. Select those, dissolve vertices. Why is there like a line that goes there? Because the face is wrong. So let's fix the face orientation, which we do by going edit mode, select face. What is the way of fixing all of this? Let's go into face mode. Alright, you can see here. Calculate outside. Wait, how many faces am I selecting? One. Dissolve vertice. That makes sense. Subdivide. J. Resolve edge. You know what I'm going to do instead? I am just going to go like this. Storm, hello. How are you doing today, Storm? Did you have a good Christmas? Did you celebrate Christmas?
Stuck in the same old feeling, feel so detached. My vocal cords are bleeding, overreact. Oh, I don't know what to say, I don't know where to start. Words feel like we're strangers, drifting only apart.
Let's go with that. Okay, so then we kind of want to bring it in a bit more, so there's a bit of space there. So let's try 2. Maybe even more. Let's go with 1.95 minus 1.92. Let's get it to cut in the exact same way. 8, 8, 8, 5, 4, 8, 3. That's 8, 3. So that looks better. They're at least now properly aligned. We've got good spacing between here and good spacing between there. Then we can go and select those and click bevel. Actually, wait. Alt A, apply scale. Then we can go and do that. Bevel. So too many. Okay, there we go. So one line about there. 1, 2, 3. Let's go with that. Does that look good? That will be fine then. So then what we need to do is take this whole object and scale it with X, ZX. Scale Z. That. Now it's complaining because apparently it wasn't going down far enough. Okay. Cool, fantastic. Then what did we do for the other origin? Remember. So let's go out. Alt H. And everything else. Got empty set. Empties can stay. where's this one's origin? It's there. Okay, so what we do is we select this object, we go Shift S. No, don't do any of that. Object, set transform. Set origin to 3D cursor. Hey Crimson, how are you doing? Have you ever made an animation blueprint? I have. A few times. Then what we can do is just take this, that, go. Let's actually select that, and go copy to selected. That work? It weirdly did not. Alt A, apply scale. Why did I only do 1? 4? Oh no, that should be 4. That is 4. So why did it not work 4 times? Alt A, apply rotation. There we go. So then select this one again, turn that on. And I broke something else because it's still not sure. Q, ever scroll. That. Nice triangles. Hi, Jedum. How are you doing? Why is that not working? Is my mirror wrong? No. Is it now positive instead of negative? It is positive instead of negative because that makes sense. Look at all my holes. I have holes everywhere. Fantastic. I have no idea why that broke over there, but it's fine. Oh, because I forgot to activate the rest of them. Actually, no, it's a completely different problem. It is having an ordering issue. Ah, Blender. Doing good. Just thinking about getting going soon, but it's damn cold and windy. Going out. I hate autocorrect. It has been quite cold lately. I was complaining that it wasn't cold enough, and then the cold came, so I guess it's my fault. Oh, my animation blueprint is huge, and it took me 3 days to figure out double jump animation work. It turns out you don't put the double jump in the animation blueprint. Never takes. All you need to do is play animation from the mesh and then set it back to use animation mode after a second. That sounds right. Did you get it? So you got it working then, Storm? Where are you off to, Crimson? And Jedum, how are you doing? This might be a order issue. So what if we do that instead? That's that one. That wouldn't be together. That's the one. Is it the hops mirror that's breaking something? No. Good, thank you, sir. Did you have a good Christmas? I did. How was yours? Mine was relaxed, which was wonderful. So you've got you, we've got you. So let's put you at the very top. Smooth by angle. Q, ever scroll. That's not what I wanted. EQ sharpen. I was correct. Good. It's funny because I can see the cut is here. It just doesn't want to do the cut. There we go. Fixed. I just had to move one of the geometries. Actually, I wonder if is it because of this boolean? So it's not that one. It's this one. Oh, this one. You know, it's not even about that one. It's something to do with this one in here. So is something not centered properly? Ever scroll? So this one cuts outside there and there. This one cuts outside there and there. You're the same and you're the same. Ate too much, sweeted out the usual. Yes, I had way too much sugar and way too much food. But it was good. I suppose that's kind of what Christmas is about these days, is eating far too much and having a sugar high. I did download the Pikachu model from the Switch game, so new model. But I gave it my own bones animation. I may have the most animated Pikachu in existence. That's pretty cool to hear. If I make this 3... Oh, that makes it even more confusing. I thought it was the 4th one that wasn't working. So... Is it a scale issue? Nope, scale is fine, rotation is fine, location is fine. You're just being that one difficult one, aren't you? If I take this and I move it up, if I move it to the side, okay, now you're just confusing me. Why do you have no effect on anyone else? Oh, I love random box. So like, I can move the others. I can do whatever I want, but you're just like, you're just not a part of that lifestyle. And if I delete it, oh, at least then it deletes. Then it works. So is it just that this is too much on that line? Like, if I just go like this and I go scale X, like just there, and then I go apply, you just magically work. So you were just being a difficult cylinder. That was your whole goal in life, was just to be difficult. That I appreciated that. That was so much fun to solve. And now if we put everything back on, it just magically works. Okay, fantastic. We have spent more time than I'd like to admit on a barrel. That's going to be attached to that tower over there that you're going to look at from this distance. Fantastic. No one will ever see it. No one will even know it's there. Actually, one of the things I've noticed recently with watching sort of how other people work is some people would have done this in a... So how some people would have done this one is they would have done basically a V and then mirrored the whole V around this to make the object, instead of just taking each object and then keep mirroring it around the same origin, which probably makes more sense to do. Oof, look at that inside. That is a spicy inside. Here's the best part about that. You don't actually have to worry, because no one's ever going to see that, so... Why is it? Oh, because there's no cuts in the inside one. Ah, okay, you know what? We can fix that. We can fix that. And we can just go Alt-R. And I'll go into object mode, Alt-R. Deselect that. Then go back to the whole object. Go back in, select Alt-R. And just give it a bunch. That looks about right. And let go. See, now we've isolated the issues to just over there. Control Z, Z. Q, ever scroll. Alt Z, Alt R. That'll be good enough for now. Then, now we need to figure out a way of replacing this. So, this is this one here. GX, GY. See that it breaks everything because of the origins of that. Can we just say that this is turn muzzle B2 high? So let's turn off the low quality one. Let's enable the high quality one. And say that you're going to use tunnel gun muzzle V2 high. Oh, and apparently that was it because I've already got that selected at the bottom. Oh, that is crisp. It is crisp, bruv. Let's add a... What is my standard Boolean multiplier that I've got on everything? I've got it up. Is this low quality or high quality? That's low. You are high. You're a Boolean. Where is my copy to selected? Select you. Select you. Copy selected. Fantastic. Now, how does that look if we... It's too much. Oof, that is high. It's still too high. Of it. See, it might be fine. But it might also just break everything. I'm curious to see if this will just fix itself when we actually apply it. Let's just save this. Apply that. Is the hops modifier doing anything to it? A little bit. Do smooth by angle bevel. We could do 2 bevel segments. I feel like 3 is kind of the minimum for this. We can leave it, I'll fix it. Okay. What is... Still needs to be fixed, actually. Is there a bevel in here? There is. Let's turn off. Why? Okay, but where's the second? So search for this. Why is it in the cutters? Let's change this to low. 2. Then let's update the. Let's turn off the high point model. Let's turn on the low one. And let's change this to cool. Then we can turn off the high point. Turn off all the cutters. We can isolate that, and we can. This is the low quality. There we go. Low geo in there, so it's in its own folder. And then what we can do is kill that completely. We don't need it. And what else? The bevel we don't need. So that reduces it by 4,000 polygons. And now we should be able to start reducing a bunch of these. So let's start by, I'd keep that line there. This one's a bit of a pain. Should we not make this just that touch smaller so that it actually is inside of this line? Because now it's going to cut and it's going to be just outside. But if we make it just a tiny bit smaller, it'll be inside that line. Actually, let's do that. Okay, so turn that off, go back to this, edit this one, go Q ever scroll, this, go thing, turn on the wireframe, scale shift Z. So now it's inside of there, which is good. Inside of there, which is good. And I actually fixed all my other issues as well. We can actually just go scale Z, scale X, Control Z, scale X. I was right. Scale Shift Z. Fantastic. Now we can copy that again. Right, Control Z. Control C, Control V. That's going to make it empty. This is going to be low. That. Let's put that into there. To save that. Go out. Where is the object that exists here? Barrel. What is this piece called? Muzzle of barrel.
I should know how to walk on water. Sometimes it feels like I should know how to move the mountains. But the seasons keep on going, and the rivers keep on flowing, and the wind keeps on blowing. And this beat, it stays in motion, like my lyrics keep on flowing, and this rhythm keeps on going. Yeah, ain't nobody else, ain't nobody else.
Wait a minute. Why did that not work on that one? Ah, because you forgot one more piece again. Now you need to click apply, scale. See, now it's doing a weird mirror thing. I need to fix that. Just like that, focus on that. So now, wait, now it's fine. See, it's actually perfectly. Okay, fine, cool. So then where's the low quality one? That's this one, we isolate that. We go Q ever scroll. We go like this, we go Alt A. We apply the scale, and that will now fix it. That's much better. So then what we can do is go back to this. We can remove the bevel. So let's see. This entire object is 17,000 triangles apparently. The actual object is 14,000, so let's see how much we produce. So we take that off and reduces it by like half. Take that off, reduces it a bunch more. And then let's hide that, go into oops, that's not what I wanted. Let's go into edit mode. Actually, wait, let's start by Alt H. You ever scroll this, select that. Isolate, actually no, let's not isolate it like that. Isolate it like that. Q ever scroll, bring it into focus. Then go and turn the array off. Actually, dissolve all edges. That will greatly reduce the number of triangles. Go back to this one. Reduce a bunch of these. Alright, we keep the tower in these rainbow prism colors. We actually could. We could. Oh, whoops, I cut off one too many. Unlockable skin. Texturing. We'll call it the texturing one. And now we're down to 764. Can we reduce it more? So if I select that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one, we should be able to select every second one now. And hopefully, ooh, that's a lot. That's still between that, which is perfect. That's between that, which is perfect. And then let's go to the middle one. That one. Edit mode. We'll start here. Which is the most sideways one? Probably that one. Let's actually say let's start there. Split all of the triangles. Let's modify this one next. So, which one do we want to cut out? That one we want to keep. That one we don't want. Let's try those ones there. I do love when I use powers of 2. $700. It's a lot better. That I'm happy with. Don't know why there's a cut in the middle. Actually, we don't even need the mirror anymore. Wait, how is the mirror adding 700? Good. So 600 now. Should we cut more out? I think it'll start making the shape weird. Yes, we need the sharpen. That. Let's apply those two. Isolate it. And let's cut it out. So go like that. It's the mark checker. Go like this. Does it update? It does. Fantastic.
It's not RGHB, it's Vodka.
Fantastic. Okay, so that one's done. We don't need any more. That is how many triangles? 640 mean that's 640. Fine. Man, this one really doesn't like to be aligned correctly. That's because of this. And if I just go and I say, oh, let's just re-unwrap this. Go L. Select all of that. Go L, G. And oh. What might actually help us a bit is to do the unmark that. Then we can select all of that. Go like this, go L, G, move it to the side. And we'll use text tools. Actually, then UV. Where is the tool I'm looking for? Not that one. Quadrify. Kinda helped. This, make that straight. Go like that. Make that straight. Let's just try, see if this works. Go. X, G, Y. I don't know if the vertex snap. That there. G, Y. There. Now, select this. This, let's do these and click distribute. Does that not work? Distribute. Why? Do it! Do it! You see, like, there's the distance between these two, which is not great. That's actually a lot better, you know. We can just go like this. That. That's kind of fine, to be honest. It's at least better. It's not perfect, but it's at least better. probably adjust it so those two at least align. So how would we do that? So then this needs to be GX there, GX. All of these would need to be at the exact same What are you talking about? Text tools. Like that. So you see now, just by aligning those vertices, do this and I turn on sync mode. And where is my line? Where's my cut? It's not perfect, but at least from a tiling point of view, it kind of keeps the same dimension. Also, we don't need you. Is that going to break everything? The untag. Yes, it is. Of course it is. So L. So I guess if I couldn't do it the first time, then I shouldn't be able to do it the second time. So L. Let's do this again and see if it works. So we'll select all of it. And we'll go quadrify. Actually, relax. Reshape island. That was the one. Then we take this, go GZ, GY, GX. Go. GY. Select all of those vertices again. And go, not that one, that. Do the same for the front ones, but not all of those ones. Hold on. These, bam. These, bam. Those, and those. And those. Those with those four there, and click bam. Now, see, it still looks like that. So what we need to do is take, just pinching, GZ, GY, GY. It'd be nice if I could get the distribution the same as well, so we don't have this weird warp. GY, X. See, there we go. Not perfect. You can see there's a bit of warping, but I'm actually quite happy with that. So let's actually give that a save, because I'm going to save. Oh, I need that save button. That's my other project that I'm working on. So this is Blender. Tower Defense Blender. What will it be? Update. Gun tower. Fix muzzle. Push that. Cool. That I'm happy with. What about this one? This is the low quality version of this. Is this unwrapped? Let's have a look. Is this just standard? Oh, it has been wrapped. There we go. Okay. Look at that beautiful unwrapping. I couldn't have done it better myself. Literally, couldn't have. So I did it myself. Oh, look at all that. Quadrify. Oh, that is clean. That is so clean. Oh, that makes me so happy. Look at that. Okay. Now the only issue is that there's a bunch of pieces that I still need to actually go and fix. Why do we have so much... Why is there so much stuff? Okay, that we can delete. Don't know what the fuck that is. Delete that. Don't know what that is. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. What is that? 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 Delete that. Is the towel broken? Does it still work? And it's fine. I'm fairly certain. Like, did this piece get fixed? It did. So it got fixed when we applied the modifier. So it's only really this piece that's left. What is this? Where do we have that? This and that. This I need to figure out. Because this is 2,000 polygons, which is like high. I don't really want that. And that's definitely something we can just turn into a normal spot. So let's select this. This is 652 triangles, which, no, we can keep that. Now the fun part is we need to unwrap this. So that's joined there, which is good. That's joined there. Let's apply triangulation on this. How does it look? Absolutely disgusting. Let's fix that. Why don't we take this edge off, join that like that, because that will fix some of that. You see, that looks much better now. And this has, whatever reason, the join like that, which I don't get. So why, I mean, if we're going to have these lines here, why not at least subdivide those? Select these, GZ, to lock into there. Join those. Then take this there and dissolve the edges. Now when we turn on that, I mean, it's a bit better. It's not ideal, but it's fine. The other thing I need to check is if I need to go through every single item and check where the mirror is placed. Because as we saw, the mirror is breaking. Any other... Why is the triangulation so good? Is there an object that exists here without it existing? How do I actually access this piece of object here? Because you've added whatever this is, right? But where does it come from? Like, this thing is super cool. Is it inside it? Those are the arms. Card support being low, side low, or back brake. Tube deck. Cylinder. I mean, it has to exist somewhere. Information doesn't just vanish. My information is 3D attic. I have this object, but it doesn't exist. Oh.
At the 11th hour, people fail to pass the test. Holding out for a last chance, the heart to relapse. One more light to take me, and I hope that you won't try. 'Cause I don't wanna know if I get out.
I mean, it's definitely attached. It's definitely something that exists. Origin isn't quite the origin, but I don't really care about that. So what happens? Hold on, check them off. What does this look like? So if I turn on sync, where is that? That's there. Wait, that piece is there. But where's the other piece? So I feel like what's going to happen is when I export this, that piece is just going to not exist. What data do we have? Attributes. Zen finished bevel. Map. Remesh. Geometry data. Animation. Oh, something's wrong with this texturing. Why is it pulling like that? Something's wrong here.
Fact or fiction, you picked your poison. This mental friction, clearly it's been broken.
Same on this side.
Borderline tragic, you're so dramatic. It's automatic, you turn it on like magic. What would it take to make you feel better again? What would it take to make you feel better again? What would it take to make you feel better again? Better again.
How to fix this piece?
Get the picture, I beg to differ. You don't deliver, truth it tastes so bitter. Walking a fine line, living a white lie. You're wasting my time, waiting
We kept the sideways one. Actually, did we? That one had a sideways one. This one didn't. Ready? Oh, it's not even properly symmetrical. That's it. So what is the difference between taking this on and off? Yeah, it's so minimal. Flux.
I was standing, staying still, never said what I feel, and every time I took the blame, carried all this quiet shame, 'cause all the pressure in my chest, I've gotta fight to catch my breath, when every step still feels the same, trying not to break. Where do I go from here? Maybe I'll disappear. If I don't try, I'll never know. I'm waiting on you. Where do I go from here? There will be no more tears. Kill the doubt, feed the fire, hear the voice inside. Not giving up, it's my turn this time. They took a shot, now I want mine. You fall, I rise, I take the wheel. So this is how it feels. Where do I go from here? Maybe I'll disappear. If I don't try, I'll never know. I'm waiting on you. Where do I go from here? There will be no more tears.
Okay, now I just need to fix that. So, Alt Z. Take that one and press F. F. Alt Z. Okay, so there's a vertex here, a vertex here. We can delete the vertex. Then we can take all of that. And press F. So that fixes that piece. And then that needs to be joined to there. That one, that one, that one, that one. That one. We dissolve. That will be joined. F. Cool, so then that allows me to get all of those. That. There. There. I should just be able to press F. Perfect. That's 300. Much better. Now we just need to go checker. Checker. Hello? This is Alt G. Scale. Braxton, hello. How was your Christmas at your stepmom? I think it was. This is a materials. Zen. What materials actually applied? Oh, it was fine. There are no good holidays anymore. Ah, fair enough. Will you be streaming tonight? I live in a nightmare. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you streaming today? Or are you taking a break for the holiday? Is this all the same one? Why are they all joined like that? I'm streaming today, but I'm sick. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're sick. I have heard there's a lot of stuff going around at the moment. Everyone's getting sick at the moment. You sure there's not something strange going on? So. Considering people have had the hygiene of a lab monkey, it's easy to catch stuff now. That is very true. Ooh, that one we can remove. I've gotten a lot better since going out recently. Every time I come home, I make sure to wash my hands at the moment. Also, because if you've seen how people touch things, it's kind of There must be some data on here that's preventing it from getting closed. What color modifiers like this? We don't need this. And materials are assigned to this top, so we should actually see. I carry hand sanitizer around. That's actually smart. I think I actually have some in my work back. My work backpack for that exact cause. I always carry tissues, paracetamol. What else is in there? Hand sanitizer, glasses cloth. I have a lock in there, like for a locker or those kinds of things. There's a vertex color attributes. That's better. Then UV finished. Texture space is mesh. Animation, there's nothing. It's still... Someone needs to invent a better way to clean glasses. I use lens cleaning cloths, but they smudge away. It's infuriating. So usually I find when that starts happening, it means I need to wash the cloth or just get a new cloth altogether. But it does seem to be a particularly inefficient way of cleaning glasses. I'm amazed at how quickly they get dirty. Like I wiped mine down this morning before starting stream and I feel like they need a wipe down already. It's not like I actively even touch them. I do that, but you get like one use or so out of there. Might as well be disposable. Mode am I in? Material, flat. Materials are applied to you. You just don't like materials I want. Theme, texture, random. Material. He wants. Who's on the rest of them? Material. Oh, no, everyone has material texture. I can't figure out how to hold them without adding more fingerprints after I've already cleaned them. Gloves. Surface, then UV checker, and then principal shader. Okay, so then this one, if I go to modifiers, it's fine. Data, so UV map is UV map, and then we've got attributes like that. This one, add UV map. UV map, UV finished. That's top. That's NV generic mask. This should actually be top. I think that is everything that is now being unwrapped on this one. Except for these that apparently decided they don't want to... you need to be at the bottom. That's the other thing I need to check. I need to make sure the mirrors are all at the bottom for everything. Let's turn the mirror off actually. Just go like that. Cool, so that looks like it's everything, but I'm fairly certain I'll... Okay, let's do this. Oh, that's so... Is that a cutter? Yeah, fine. turn on the high. Ah, it is part of cuttings. Alt. Convert, no, move to collection. Inserts. Let's hide the inserts. Okay, now I want to go through and just check that all their orderings are correct. So for example, we've got all the booleans applied, we've got a bevel, then we've got the hops mirror, correct. Then I want to like fix pieces like this which are insanely broken. So let's just apply all the booleans, turn that off, and then just fix these. This one's angry because we go subdivide and then we go join. And the geometry starts to make a bit more sense on that one. Subdivide, join, GG. Dash to where is calculate outsides? Was correct. So that is what is it? Mesh. Normal. Look. Mesh. Normal. Why are you so on? What a weird piece. Okay, so that one's fixed. How is this one looking? Doing nothing. Hops mirror. Bottom. Bevel before that. Okay. Let's re-enable everything it should be. So let's start. Let's go turret, base, and top. Firstly, I would like to swap. Start on the base. So we've got two rods, and they both have a bevel on, and they have a mirror. So the mirror should be Mirror is almost the last thing to apply because you want your object built and then you mirror. So we can hide that. 2 booleans, and we've got a mirror, and that's the hops mirror. So that's a different type of mirror. So that one we can keep. We can hide. I was about to say how many triangles is this? Right. So this one's got boolean, bevel, hops. That not the other way around. Apply that, then that. So that looks fine. No, that does not look fine. I just thought that that would solve my issue. Oh, it's funny, what is this doing? That one's fine. I mean, fine. The rest is fine. Next one done. Cylinder support. That one is bevel. Bevel is on. There is on smooth. So ready. This one looks fine. Bevel's on. Is on. Rail support. This is such a strangely designed object, and yet it works. It's a weird shape. I love it. Great. Base. Hello. So we've got a bevel on it. That's fine. Detailed piece. Got an array, we've got a bevel. Actually, shouldn't the bevel be on, then we array? That would make more sense. This piece. Got a bevel, might say more. Got a bevel. Detailed 2. Wasn't there an issue with these? This one they're fine. What do we have? Oh, bevel should be bevel. Who's that? Concave. Next one, U. So we want the bevel first, after the cuts. We want the mirror for mirroring the object, and then we want the array. That's it. And we want the base, which is going to be bevel and auto smooth. You sharpen. Oh. You sharpen, sharpen. And that's 7, 8, sharpen. 5, bevel speed before the array. That's then the turret base. Very complicated piece of geometry. You sharpen, sharpen. Let's just go through again. Sick. Whoop. It's crashing. It's crashing. Yep, now it's back. So that's that one. So go Q, sharpen, sharpen. Q, sharpen, sharpen. So they should all be at the bottom. There. Good.
Uncharted lands will claim them all. Rise like tides and let it fall. Just endless seas. Come drift with me. Come drift with me. Come drift with me. And come drift with me. And come drift with me.
Done, and this should be the last one. Cool. So we can turn all those back on, hide that, and we can go to the top. Alright, I will be right back. I'm going to get some more water, and we'll have a quick hand break. We'll do that. Go back.
had a dinner, I just wanna puke now, bitch. Lá sáng xa rơi rụng, ôm nỗi sầu thầm lặng, hương sắc hoa sắp tàn, ngọt kề gió mây ngàn, rồi biết đi về đâu, trôi theo hàng ngày phiêu bồng, ai thấu lòng có nhớ, ai thấu hiểu lòng thương lắm vẫn duyên lỡ làng, ai thương thân này đời có ngước lên trời cao dang rộng cánh tay, từng cánh chim bay lạ lơi nhưng nào ai hay, ai có thấu trao chờ mùa xuân tới thân này chơi vơi chờ khắp thế gian im lặng, hòa vào ánh mắt chuộc lòng nhân gian. Ôi phần tơ duyên giờ xa, duyên giờ xa,
I hope so. Currently 8 degrees here. It's absolutely right. Do this one. We can start coloring this. Oh, that's gonna be cool. That's kind of a warm December. That's the weird thing, is the moment it is warm by December standards because it's 8. But it's been going down to like 1, 2. So our apartment is like, I think because it's actually been going down a lot lower than normal, the apartment's quite cold. To be fair, it's the 27th of December. It's like the first time we've actually needed to turn the heating on. So it's been a really weird December. Okay, let's go through all of these. So you should be lost. Cute, sharpen, sharpen. Typically gets below freezing most of winter. You get a lot of snow and ice. Well, I suppose you get a lot of ice there, but you get snow as well. Should always be at the bottom. We used to get a lot of snow and ice, so not as much anymore. Man, climates change a lot. But winters get warmer and we don't get that as much now. Ooh, okay. Fun. Christmas was 65 degrees Fahrenheit. 65. Wait, 18 degrees Celsius? That's pretty warm for a winter. I mean, here it's 8, which was 46 degrees Fahrenheit.
Sobe o clima, sente o calor. Requebra no ritmo, sente o amor. Vem no flow, não pode negar. Essa vibe é nossa, pode acreditar.
It's going to be that warm again here today. That's very warm. Damn. I have to go buy heartworm meds for Star in January, as warm as the winter has been. I'd get some now. I'm tapped out. This was an evil year. Did you say you had to have a service or something on your vehicle? I feel like every year it just gets more and more expensive. Behind that one, we technically need to hide everything that is in this tower now. That includes cutters. So that we know we've also done like that. I'd get some now. Alright, I already did that. Yep, spent nearly 500 on brake lines, but it's too far gone. I ended up having to buy another car for 5k. Oh, damn. So you just lose the $500 then that you spent on it. Or someone give you some kind of money back for maybe scrap value of the car. You have to eat it. So you basically have to spend 5,500 on a new car then. Yikes. I guess this is the same piece as that, so you sharpen. There is a mirror apparently applied to you. Why? Actually, there's no reason a mirror should be applied to this guy. Bevel, Julian. I also have to pay taxes on the car, which needs to be done before Jan. I'm so broke. I hope nothing goes wrong. I have nothing to absorb it. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that. What is this gun holder? Oh, right. Just ignore. This just look like it's been done wrong. I have to get my sewing machine fixed too. It's one way I make extra money. And commissions and stuff. Do you get anything from that? I haven't done art commissions either. Oh, right. I need those two don't do anything. Mirror should be at the bottom. Sharpen. Still this one. They aren't big when I get them. Just someone wanting an emoji or something. I don't want to pay what it's worth. Oh, fun. Alright. Well, I hope your January picks up a bit. Is that a 5,200 triangle screw? Yes, it is. Sometimes I have many questions for myself. I'm going to focus on cell phone wallpapers for my project so I can get my app in the store. Nice. That's a good thing. Are you going to be doing that on stream today then?
I'm gonna get you, gonna make you fall in love with me, you want more. Yeah, but you never had a better way, I do it all. I'm gonna get you, gonna make you fall in love with me, you want more. Yeah, but you never had a better way, I do it all.
Why the hell did that break that whole thing? Hold on, bevel. Dissolve edge. Now I can turn that back on. It's much better. I've got the same issue on the other side. Relation. Subdivide. GZ. Out there. Join. And I feel gross. My enthusiasm for the day is gone. Damn. I'm not sure about today. I have a piece of work I'm working on for someone's birthday request, and I have a slightly unfinished Christmas overlay to finish up. There. Are you going to use the same Christmas overlay next year and just improve on it, or are you going to completely do a new one? I could have done all of this off stream, but I'm so stressed and have so much to deal with this month. That's fair. Yes, I definitely use the overlay next year. It was so much work. I got nothing else done. It's a cool looking overlay. Also, next year you can sort of add to it. Something is wrong here. You sharpen.
I feel like I fought all my life for this. This one part, this 1/3, I've always missed.
Actually, that was bad.
No, just don't let
Thank you.
it go.
Yeah, I can add little things or make small changes and variants. Exactly.
Will I fall again? I'm scared of heights, yet it was me who ran away.
Mirror to the bottom. Sick. Ah, look, there's an error. Let's go Q, sharpen, sharpen. And there's a bug in the bevel. And why is that? These two maybe need to be joined. Let's try that. That helped. This one is also doing something weird. Is it actually pulling over like that? Try that.
Oh, I can't forgive, can't forget myself. The peace that I'm missing, it kills me inside. I need help, oh please give me back. This one pub, this one.
What's the bevel angle on? Let's try 4.
No, I let my weapons fall. I'm drowning in the fears and
Still not
now I
great.
know
I don't know why
that
it's weird that it joins there.
let it go, but I can't stop to
Let's add triangulation to this. Let's see if it makes a difference. Yeah, you can see here. It seems to think that there's a piece of geometry where there isn't. Like that. Oh god, it's Saturday already. Hello, son. And Rain, hello, how are you doing? No more Christmas lights, this Christmas has gone quick. It's not Christmas anymore. Going to New Year's. I still have them. They're sitting. I put them in a folder. So we have them for next year. How was your Christmas, Anne-Marie? Did you have a good Christmas? What? You put Christmas lights in a box. A box is a folder on a computer. How about that? Does that make it better? What? One, why is the camera moving? I'm so confused. I clicked add camera, now the camera's rotating around. And now our perspective mode is gone. One. There we go. Cute.
Look! Look! What the fuck is this?
My Christmas was extremely uneventful. I don't feel like Christmas. Didn't feel like Christmas at all. Just another day. It's starting. I feel like the older I get, the more and more it's starting to feel like that, which is weird. Also, it also feels like Christmas comes around way too quickly every year. To me, I'm still in like October, but yeah. Test 16,000 or 1,600. Thank you very much for the redeem. This is what happens when you decide to use all the masks. Let's put that one there. So cute, sharpen, sharpen. That should now work better. Mirror at the bottom of that. Ah, you see how that actually made a difference. Yeah. And then do we have a bevel? We do not have a bevel. So let's go out of this. Does this have a bevel? So who has the standard bevel amount? You do, right? You two are the wrong way around. So let's go that, copy, copy. Actually, this. And we can go copy to selected. Now they've got it. So this one now has the bevel. Needs to replace last, and then we can hide that. Top base. That's got a bevel on it. Fine. And we can cute, sharpen, sharpen. Fantastic. Also smooth can go below the bevel. Like that one. Do you have your bevel? Yes, you do. Mirror should be last. Barrel should be first. Sharpen, sharpen. Although you're just a square block, so I mean, not much to really do on you. But you've got a bevel, right? What's that? You have your bevel. Sharpen, sharpen you. Mirror, bevel. Another one who doesn't have a copy to select it. We want bevel, auto smooth, and then mirror. Last bevel, sharpen, sharpen. Running out of tower pieces, which is good. Subdivide. Do that. Should be able to bake this today and then see how it comes out. Do you know Pukana and Bobby? They shot from Boom's chat. They did a stream playing Minecraft, just normal character Minecraft. The conversation got very unhinged. That was the best part of my Christmas. I didn't. Unfortunately, I was at my sister's the whole day. So I suppose fortunately I was at my sister's the whole day. But I didn't get to watch any streamers because of that. I'm glad you got some excitement for your Christmas. Did they stream with Boom, or did they stream together and they just are sometimes in Boom's chat? So now the only awkward part is none of these are apparently in the tower top part. Because if I go and I hide, but if I hide this, they go away. I have so many questions. What do you mean unfortunately? Being with family producers is way more important. Yeah, I know. That's why I corrected myself. No, I had a decent Christmas. I went to my sister's for Christmas, and it was a super chill day, which I think was why it was so nice. That can hide. Alt H. H. Okay. So for whatever reason, these don't show up in this collection. Macmatic! Hello, Blender Dev. How are you doing today, Macmatic? But somehow they do appear in here. This is top tip 2. So where does this exist? Middle clip. Ah, it's child of a child of a child. Okay, so that makes actually some sense. So which child are you a child of? So I need to hide everything? Ah, you might be a child of the main support. Yes, you are. So then if I hide that, why is it that I hide the parent but it doesn't hide the children? Okay, that makes more sense. So we can hide everything else then, let's see. And hope for the best. Weirdly, I know I've already done some of these parts. Oh, hold on. Detailed. We've done that. Done that. Hide that. This we can hide. 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 I'm good. If you've seen Boom playing, Boom play Minecraft, Boom is playing on their server, but they don't actually do an actual collab. But they're all in each other's chats all the time. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. Did you get any? I did. I got a few books. I got some chocolate. It was pretty good. And what magnificent present did you get from Bubbles? I got Bubbles a new winter coat. And I got Bubbles a new SSD for a computer because she ran out of storage space. She was using an old like 3.5-inch drive to try and run games off of. So like trying to run Ark off of that is painful because it's super slow. So yeah. What about you? Did you get anything nice? And that's all good, so we can do that. You sharpen. There. You're the best present prick I've ever witnessed. Thank you very much. I'm a very practical present giver. I'm like, Bubbles needs this. She's that. You sharpen. Wait. Like that. Green bevel, then mirror. That Q sharpen. And mirror at the bottom again. I got a pair of socks from my mom and a pack of 3 pairs of socks from my sisters in-laws. So you got a lot of pairs of socks. Sharpen. Let's minimize that. Let's put you to there, you up there, and let's turn this down. Better. That one. Sides. You sharpen. We've got a mirror on you. Got a bevel on you. We can mirror it go down. Can't go on with socks. I don't always need socks. True. I feel like I'm always buying socks, so I don't know what happens to why I go through so many. I'm at that age that I think I'm actually thankful when I'm being gifted socks. Yeah, I'm approaching that quite quickly, where at the rate that I need to somehow buy them, they would actually be quite nice to have. How are you doing today, Skittles? Did you have a good Christmas? It's a known fact, watching machines randomly eat washing machines randomly eat socks at least once a week. That would make sense. That would explain the rate at which I'm losing them as well. Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. Where does this piece exist from? Is that inside of something else? I don't know what I just touched. Back. It's been pretty boring. Express day was 43 degrees. 43 degrees Celsius. No wonder it was boring. Everyone had a heat stroke. It was weird Christmas because it was actually it was a lot warmer here Christmas Day than it usually is as well. Braxton was just telling me that his Christmas Day was 18 degrees or something. Where do you live, Mercury? Yes. That's fair. That should be all of them. I do wish Alt H wouldn't do that. Can I not just select all of these and to make them unhidden? I guess I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way, one at a time. Oh no, it's missing some pieces. Isn't Venus actually hotter than Mercury, even though it's further from the sun? Because the atmosphere is thick AF and retains most of the heat. I think maybe. I mean, I know Mercury is hot AF on the sun side, but on the moon side, it's absolutely, at least the dark side, it's absolutely freezing. There's like a habitable zone that's like just the right temperature. Other than the fact that there's no, absolutely no atmosphere. The pew 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 is ready. Where does this exist from? What is this? This is MT09. Okay, save. File, export, FBX. So we've got cannon tower, so I'll make this one gun tower. File. I'll not add a new folder. Fine, I'll do it myself. Then what you gonna do? What you gonna do if I add a folder myself, boy? And this one's called gun. Oh. Where's the refresh button? Is there no refresh button? Oh, there's the refresh button. And this is going to be, how did I do it in this? Hold on, how did I do it in this one? We went like that, so we go like this, Control C, we go back, we go gun tower, and then we go gun underscore I. Oh wait, hold on. Selected objects. I'm not selecting anything. This is super awkward. You know, it's fine. Make the file. Control C. Actually, why did I Control C that? So, gun tower. Oh yeah, selected objects, 5 kilobytes. It's probably the base amount that Blender needs to make the file. Let's try that again. Save file. So Control A. This is 173,000 triangles. So file, export, selected objects, and export. I feel like I'm surprised that it's only 3 megs. How much is the other one? Gun. 16. Suspicious. We will see when we bring it into Substance Painter, I guess. Okay, cool. So that's exported and ready to go. Now let's enable the low poly one. But does that mean I haven't unwrapped a whole bunch of things? Or I have? I actually have no idea. Mydrong, happy holidays to you too. Have you had a good holiday so far? It's been so weird. I haven't seen you stream in like what feels like months. I actually need to go through each and every single one of these and make sure they're all applied correctly. Okay, so let's start. Why is that on? Anyway, so let's start here. Do I have any mirrors? I do. Move the mirror to the bottom because as we've seen, that breaks everything else. TT texture override. It's so funny that Venus is the hottest planet of our solar system since it's the only planet, excluding Earth, that has a female name. And Venus also has the hottest goddess. True. Got my first draft of my human male character model back from my artist, so that's made me excited. Ooh, nice. When are you going to be putting that in on stream, or are you going to have that up and in for your next stream? When are you starting streaming again? Are you going to start in the new year? And Venus is the only planet that spins in the opposite direction. Women, am I right, boys? Don't know. It also has a toxic atmosphere. Oh no. Yes, let's have a look. So that one is, let's say ready. So let's hide that one. This base place at the back. Why is there a mirror on here? Can someone explain to me why I have a mirror on an object that is the same? Do I just add mirrors because I like them? Wait, have I selected the correct object? Because there we go. That's the reason why. Because Blender does Blender things. I knew it seemed suspicious, Blender. I don't know why you have this override the whole time. Q, sharpen, sharpen. So, you are now happy. Good. I'd like to know who keeps putting this overrides on everything and why it was me. Got him. Sukilos, hello. How are you doing? How has your festive season been going? I'm doing. That's good. I wouldn't describe it as festive, but has it also been quite hot where you've been? More peaceful. That's its own kind of festive. So, I went because I keep forgetting to buy stuff, I had to go shopping on the 23rd. Actually, I went shopping the 22nd, on the 23rd, and the 24th. So that was pure chaos. Then, on Christmas Day, Bubbles and I decided let's go for a walk and see what was open. And it was so calm and quiet. It was like, this is so weird. It felt like a ghost town. There was even like open bags of trash that had blown all over the place in the night. So, you know, it really felt like a ghost town. Oh, do you know what else I did for Christmas? I'm counting to this day. I fired up Godot and I'm clicking around. Yay! Clappers, clappers. Good job, good job. More game dev. Look how funny this looks. Makes me wonder why people consider liminal space to be scary. Fair. Like, there's no people. It's peaceful, not scary. That's the thing. That's the thing, right? I think it's herd mentality. Because if you don't see the rest of the herd, you're like, but where's the herd? I find one. Wait, can I just go like this and go select? No, I can't. No, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Give me my mouse back. What the heck? Oh, I was in the wrong thing, that's why. Hard ops coming in here, causing trouble for me. I haven't used a big game engine in like 7 years. Ooh. Well, a lot's changed since you last used it. I'm definitely not subjective to herd mentality. It depends on if I'm paying attention or not, because I know I've literally just followed like a group of people walking for no apparent reason while we're being ushered through the store. I'm just glad that things are now going to calm down and not be as chaotic. Although that being said, I went grocery shopping this morning and there was a somewhat lack of a lot of the groceries. That being said, they have been closed for 2 days, so supply routes and all. But pizza was on clearance, so I got more pizza. That's a win. That's a win. Nice lol. It's the small things, you know. Why do I keep adding a camera? And why is my camera spinning? I don't know what I'm fat fingering, but this is my new thing for the day. Oh, that's making me so nauseous. Oh, make it stop. Stop. Somebody burn it with fire. It doesn't really matter because thankfully Godot is very different to Unity. God, I hate Unity. I'm just glad that you're using a game engine. Even if it is different to Unreal Engine. Sus. How did you end up with a camera in Blender? I keep pressing the wrong buttons because I think I'm in the wrong mode. And that caused it to spawn one. And for some reason, when I spawned one earlier, it just spins. And I don't know why by default the camera just spins. The way you say nauseous is so fascinating. Apparently I say year wrong as well. Why am I listening to elevator music? Thank goodness, the elevator music. I'm not a fan of this new playlist. Sharpen and Q sharp. Ah. It makes me laugh that you're from South Africa, because anytime I think of that area, I think of the Antwoord. True. They have some interesting music. There's a mirror modifier. Sharpen. Sharpen. Mirror at the bottom. When I get to the point that I will have to use Blender instead of placeholder primitive shapes, I will be getting closer to the point of no return of becoming a streamer like you guys. Yay! Yeah, I'm like 2 years deep almost at this point, so I'm gonna have to die as the dude that's been building a tower defense game. One of us, one of us, one of us. Like that one. We can remove the checker marker. You will now join us. Shopping, shopping. I don't know why I said it that way. Granted, I've only ever done a video game tech demo. What do you mean? What do you mean you've only done a video game tech demo? What is all of this then? This counts. This counts. I was posting on a Discord. Oh, because this counts. Because this is you've mastered Unreal Engine. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Camera transitions, reflections. I assume you use the movie render tool, and that's a nightmare all on its own. See, professional. Master is crazy. It all starts somewhere. Hide. Sharp, sharp. Ah, no, wait. I need it. Unhide, unhide, unhide. You remove that. Hide, One thing helping me is that I come from a theatrical background, so I understand perspective on how to create scenes. I don't. But I mean, look, you've got those, so you use those skills to advantage. Like, they came out really well. Like, they're entertaining. You can see you're telling a story with them. And you don't have to spend, 6 hours trying to source free music, which also helps. No, I'm just going to go like this and remove all of these. I did it again! At least it's not spinning this time. Apparently Control Shift Q. Nope, it's not that button. Hello, how do you make video games? First, you come up with a concept. Then you decide on what game engine you want to learn. Well, you can do it either way. You might have to choose the concept and then the game engine. Wow. So first, come up with the concept. Then find a game engine that you want to use to make that. I forgot this is broken and I haven't fixed it. Then you learn that game engine. And you make your game. And then profits. You won't get what? Yeah, we won't get now is the what? I'm not even gonna try. I just give up. Sada, how do I become married? Well, I am no expert on that, but you find yourself someone that wants to marry you. Then you get married. Then you ask them, yo, want to do this? And then they're like, yo, why not? And then you do it. And then you get married. See? I'm very confused by why this piece is just like slightly off. I was expecting either the sequence or the instructions. That didn't work. Far from the ones you love, am I right? No, Stekilos, no. We've spoken about this already. Sharpen. Okay then. Apparently I just broke that. Definitely something wrong with this one. Is it this? Is it just... No, it's definitely not that. Not scale. So that's the base one. Wait, but that's the ones that work, right? Yes. So this one's the one that doesn't work. What's different about this one? Other than it has that silly thing on it. So this one, as it stands, is completely wrong. For some reason, it's like got a slight rotation on it. So we go 7. We turn off the array on both of them. Makes sense that its location is different. There's definitely something. Rotate. Oh. Zoom in. Enhance it. So what looks... It looks like rotate Z. No, rotate X. Rotate Y. Hold on. Let's go like this. Shift S. Cursor to selected. Shift S. Selection. Tyler getting married to Bubbles was more like a puppy getting adopted by a foster. He's saying it was that simple. Then we go object set origin to the geometry. Nope. object set origin, geometry to origin, origin to geometry. Then we isolate it, rotate it, rotate X. Rotate X is which way? Like that. Because it looks like it just needs to be GZ X. Looks like it's just that tiny bit not forward enough. Bubbles, poor thing, you're cute, I'll keep you. Goddamn. Might have to redesign these. Okay, so let's go object, set origin, origin to the 3D cursor. And we'll have to have a look at these and what we can do. So let's go middle base, just unhide everything to the bottom, middle, base. So unhide that. And then hide that, go like this. And then select those. Oh, can I just like select? I guess you can all stay, fine. You know what? Hide you. Hide you, we'll hide you, we'll hide you. Okay, here we go. So, what is the issue? Because according to this, that one also has an issue. Okay, let's just hide the low quality. Yeah, the high quality also has an issue. So then my assumption would be to do this in a... Honestly, I would just remove it. That just makes it easier, right? I don't know what that sound was. Never speak of it again. Let's see what you're trying to do with it. But, meh, just remove it. There we go. Done. Fixed. Hard to fix things, just delete them. Can't be broke if it's not there. Can't be broke if it's not there. It's a masterful strategy, Skittles, and you know it. Next time you're gonna give it a try, aren't you? Problem? I don't see a problem. Can't be a problem if I don't see one. So that's done. It's done. That one's done. So we can unhide. Technically, we can hide all of that and then just read that. Actually, I wanted to see how many polygons is that. That's 4,600 polygons. Honestly, for me, that's not bad at all. That's like 3 for a person who actually has skill. Great way to fuck your project manager. Excuse my lack of terminology. These shapes you just deleted, would they be forming like grooves on the turret base or subtracting geometry in a way, or would they be popping out of the shape? So they would be popping out of the shape. So what they were supposed to be doing is just adding a bit of visual, like, so instead of the base just being like completely flat like that, they were just adding some like minor details to the sides here, but they were making such a small difference that I was like, is it really necessary? What possibly would have been a better thing to do is actually cut out a small area to make it look like it's like is designed that way. I'm trying to stop adding as much detail here because there's a bunch of detail that I can add in the painting, which I'm going to do. And depending on what you're wanting to add, you can just, like on the flat surfaces, you can just add some normal maps that like just modify what the surface looks like, which works quite well. PM, this feature seems too buggy. Engineers deletes entire solutions. The PM, what? Exactly. So wow, I'm missing so much stuff. So this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. So this one I'm quite that we can hide. 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 That one, and that one, because those are all geometry nodes, which means that they're all being copied from elsewhere. Then this one, not that one, this one, we need to fix. We need to turn the mirror on. We need to turn the texture override off. We need to put that like that. Then we need to go sharpen, sharpen. So that should be good to go. And put the mirror at the very bottom. And then go hide. Then this is apparently the low quality one. Apparently this is a low quality screw. Where does this piece exist? Aha! We should probably reduce the screws, considering that at the moment this is 10,000 polygons, and apparently this is 5,000 is just in the screw. What? I would say what we do is we actually just don't have it at all. See? PM work again. We just delete it. Okay, so we want the mirror. You always want the mirror at the bottom because basically the reason I keep saying move the mirror to the bottom is you want your object done, like shaded, whatever else you want to add to it, all the different things, and then after you've done all of that, then you mirror it to the other side. Has Skittles converted you to his geometry node cult cider? I mean, registered religion. Please don't hurt me, Skittles. Yes, he has. We're so close to the Minecraft village sound. I've got a bunch that I'm using, Jedem. So I have a collection down here. Not to the same level as Skittles by all means. So these... Because I had to have like 4 turrets in very specific locations. Where are all of them? That's the base. So like all of these, I needed to have these in very specific locations, and it was kind of getting hard to have an object that would copy it correctly. And then Skittles was telling me about geometry nodes. So basically these are designed on the edge, the side here. And these are, all they're doing is they're just copying. This is literally, that is the actual object. And it just exists there, and it's just copying another object. And the geometry node script for that is just that. Very simple. Speak your legend, how does your switch to Godot? Jedem, smile. Wait, what? Jedem is switching to Godot? Are you dropping Unreal Engine? The betrayal! Fake cube. It is literally a fake cube. And I didn't even change its default size. I immediately took the cube and was like, you exist as this object now. It's the wonderful thing about geometry nodes. You can go, you were this, but now you are this. Wahahaha. Ha ha. I would never. But I do like my whole, you know. You are a cube. You was, you know, in Blender when you go, you spawn in as a cube. You will be a cube. Psych. Nope, you're a gun turret. You're a gun turret. You're a gun turret now. The default cube got possessed. Exactly. And I was quite happy because the last time I used geometry nodes and I exported my project from Blender into Substance Painter, it was fine. It was fine. I was like, yes, I don't have to deal with that anymore. Anyway, so this hide, and hide. You can also hide. You can also hide. The odds have come. The apocalypse has started. Yeah, you can look at this really confusing, strange piece of turret while I be right back.
So sweet to me. This is where I wanna be. On up with you, supersonic. We're on fire, rockin' love alive. On up with you. Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up. How you feeling? Yeah. Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up. How you feeling? Yeah. Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up. How you feeling? Yeah. Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up. How you feeling? Yeah. Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up. How you feeling? Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up. How you feeling? So sweet to me. This is where I wanna be. So sweet to me. This is where I wanna be. On up with you. So sweet to me. This is where I wanna be. On up with you. Supersonic. We're on fire. Rockin' love alive. On up with you.
Skittles helped me at gunpoint and made me make a tree generator in geometry nodes, and I loved it. Nice. I refreshed like 6 times. Twitch give me ads. Why won't you support my boy? Twitch got no adverts left, but I don't have a gun. It was a geometry node gun. It was a cube this whole time. We're doomed. I may have stretched the truth a little. What are you doing? You can wait. I think Twitch runs. I think January, or just the end of December, January, February, like there's less adverts on Twitch in general because less people want to advertise because they're like, oh, you ran out of money because you just had December. You had Christmas, and now everyone's run out of money. So there's like less ads available. No point being here anymore. Just stream through VLC. We'll connect your computer. We could do that. Yeah. Sounds safe. You SOB, I'm in. Jedham's always awake. Man, it's almost 4 AM, Jedham. I've given up telling Jedham to go to sleep. Jedham has his own time frame now. It can just be 0-1. You can go to the bottom and remove that mask. magic hand. The hand that brings me the tea. You guys gotta get yourself a magic tea hand. It's next level, man. Next level. Manifests. Why is there an array on here? What is this array even doing? Also, shouldn't this be copied across to the other side? I feel like there's a mirror missing here. I'll check again. Oh, just because you married, you act like a dad now and tell us all to go to sleep. To be fair, I was doing that before I was married. Okay, okay. I had to tell Bubbles to go to sleep. Those Bubbles stays up till 2 o'clock in the morning. And then Memble goes, I'm tired. I'm like, what do you mean you're tired? Wait, I don't think I ever actually... Sila as a father is going to be crazy funny. A forever dad of the group. There's always a dad in every group. Even if they're not technically a dad yet. What do? I keep outsmarting me. I'm fairly certain that I've made a bit of a boo-boo on this one, but it's fine. We'll just press H to hide my problems. That's what H is for. It's not just about hiding the object, it's about hiding my problems. H is Blender's rug. Hide it under the rug. They'll never see it coming. How did this come out? Weird. That's one way of approaching it. Today inside this stream, we learned 1. Delete the big problems, hide the small problems. Life lessons. Any leftover problems are just a feature. Exactly. We can hide that one. Ship it before it breaks more. Didn't know you work for AAA. Side eye. I'm having pizza for dinner. I'm so excited. Thank you, Bubbles. Cerebrion! Thank you for the hydrate. And the posture check and the stretch. Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging. Wait, Rain. Sorry, my bad. Rain, thank you for the hydrate. But what about my posture check? What about my hydrate? Oh, wait, you gave me the hydrate. What about my... What's the other one? I don't remember what the other one is. Wait, you wanted me to hydrate and fart? God damn. Ah, yes. The trifecta or quad. Quadfecta. Is that a thing? Is it a quadfecta? Put that one at the bottom. Thank you, Bubbles, for keeping Sato fed and watered so we don't have to listen to him complain all the time. Scam me out of an extra 200 points.
Nothing can go wrong. Oh no, it all went wrong.
It still plays the sound for that. Yes, it did all go wrong. Wait, did I not cut this one out? I did. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Sharpen and sharpen. Minimize all of that. Put that down. I just got the funniest bug in Blender. This is apparently supposed to be an empty sphere. Are there 0 vertices? Or are there actually vertices over there? What is even that? It's an empty what? Skittles breaking everything. I said the exact same thing, so when I saw it, nice. Same wavelength.
What the hell is even that?
That video is so funny. Why did that guy sound like what was his name? Stephen Hawking. Hey guys. fast as fuck, boy. Oh no, I broke it. There we go. There goes the end. Hi. Do you know the bad apple meme? Possibly. May have heard of it. Actually, don't know. Maybe I don't. Let's assume I don't. Ah, it's so hot. Bubbles boiled the kettle and everything. Ooh. Oh wait, I should be able to see through that apparently. I don't think. Actually. Nope, that's the problem. So many like random pieces. Ops modifier and a mirror and a thing. Q, sharpen, sharpen. Okay, let's put you at the very bottom. Put you there. And go V. Checker mark. Hello? Oh, yeah, but here is a pack on here. Face. That did not apply in the way I expected it to be honest. Off tag. Weird. Why is it done it that way? Because that would fold out that way, so it should be fine. That would just cut there, so it should just fold out. It's a Japanese pop song with an animated music video, and people are playing that video on every surface imaginable. It's like the meme of people running Doom anywhere and everywhere. With the music video instead of the game. Ah, okay. It's kind of cool. Alt. We need this hot spot. Yeah, I guess we do. Q, sharpen, sharpen. And that on, move that. That, down bottom, save. Hide that.
Because it's you and only
Wait, how is there a mirror on here, but not a mirror on here? Surely that should be on like that. I'm gonna assume so. So we'll just do that. If it's wrong, wahahaha. I mean, no, that's bad. YouTube recommended me a video of bad Apple being played on the leak Epstein files. We have gone too far. Damn! We have gone too far. So mirror should be on for you, which it is. Delete that. Q, sharpen, sharpen. That, save, hide. Sharpen, sharpen. And close that, mirror that, save that. That is now mirrored. Put that. Hide. Mirror. Down there, save that. Ugh, why did that hide that? There we go. Then we've got you. We can hide all my cutters. Wait, oh, hidden. What is this? Time off. Broccoli's off. You can go sharpen you. It's fun how Firefox will now just make Twitch. Oh, wait. Oh, break Twitch for no reason. I haven't used Firefox in years. But what I've heard from it about it recently, I'm kind of glad I'm not using it. That we can move. That one should be fine. Most disgusting triangulation. Actually, it's not bad. What is that random piece of thing up there? Okay. So that one we can hide. According to this, it's done, but we know it's not. Actually, this one's broken because this should have a modify at the bottom. I have Chrome and Opera on my computers. Nice. I've started using Brave browser as sort of an alternative. Brave is very good on my phone if you want to watch YouTube videos without premium. Or if you want to open websites without having to have ads. I don't know what they've done to that browser, but it just goes, nope. Opera seems like a super heavy browser though. It used to be super lightweight. There's so many features from what I've seen. But how many features do you need on a browser these days? I wonder if... Oh, I did it because this is the front and back. Okay. I was about to say, it's a bit questionable, but we can live with it. And then this piece, I'm fairly certain I'll unwrap that. But it refuses to show me what it looks like. But that's what I hid. I got a corner ad, Siler. I'm helping, thank you. Side D4 is more fun. Shh. Shh, Kirsten. Shh. Don't know what you're talking about. I have the power of towers. See? Look at that. Look at that. Dun, dun, dun. Why is half my tower missing? Where did it go? I turned it off. Dun, dun. It's ready. Nice gun, homie. Thank you. You should see the other one. Has Twitch done the negative sub goal again? It likes doing that. I'm convinced it's a feature, not a bug. So that one's now ready. We can... Okay, well, the high qualities version. I need it. So is everything on the back of this one? So we've got two sides there. We've got that there, but that's missing on there. So that needs a mirror. What do you use as your mirror these days? Let's see. I guess we just go... Oh, let's just cheat. We'll take that one. Go like that, and then go... Copy to selected. And it magically works. You're sexier than I thought you were by VoIP. Love the specs. Thank you. I use them to see into the future. No, I don't. Chat likes to take them off as well, so that I struggle to see. Because apparently that's a thing. There's a bug. That is because you want to take you over there. Ooh, eyebrows raised. Ooh, I'm blessed. Yes. Ding, ding, ding. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all that. Look at all that movement. That one is on that side. That one's on that side. This is way too many polygons, but that's part of the problem. Nice eyebrow wiggle. Thank you, Bubbles. Thank you. Disgusting. How dare you. So 170,000 polygons. And what are we at for low quality? Apparently everything's turned off. Alright, I had to turn it off. Oh, that's what I was trying to fix. I wanted to see why... What is applied on here? Apparently just a hops modifier. And we could do that. So... Oh yeah, we could just cheat. What is this called? This is called turret back. Great. Turret back. You know this. Raise your eyebrows to all the mythics we're getting without you. Fine, fine. Just save some for me. You're not going to fix it. I am going to fix it, but I'm going to see... I want to fix the other thing first. Just send me the number of mythics that you get while I'm not there. Started another corner ad just popped up. Bubbles, you're eating good food tonight. Well, I'm having pizza for dinner, so I'm excited. Mythic farming this curse makes more than my eyebrows rise. Ooh, wow, wow. Tell Bubbles you're eating good tonight. Yeah, I will. We're gonna have pizza and Marine. I'm so excited. Hurry up and save that. We're waiting. Save. I wanted to take that. Why are there two grades? Oh, because I can't spell. Why can't I copy to select? Is it because it's not visible? There we go. Hooray, I fixed it. Now we can bake it. Makes you want to order pizza. Honestly, Seculos, I was surprised you didn't have cold pizza in your fridge, because almost every Saturday I feel like I start a stream and you're like, I just have cold pizza. Bye bye, have fun playing with your guns. Thank you, Mad Sapphire. We'll see you soon. Yeah, but what? But what? Then I started making cheesy fries all the time. True. Have you heard of this thing called topology? It's beautiful topology, Ben. What are you talking about? Look at this. Look at this topology. It kind of makes a windmill. Can your towers make bee windmills? Who told you that? The best topology you've ever seen. Actually out of food, except one snickerdoodle. One lone snickerdoodle. Cool. Turn off that. That's on there, so that one's missing. So we need to select that. And that. And then we can go copy to selected. That gives me that one. Select you, open you up. Unhide everything and make sure we actually have a something for everything. Okay, so it looks symmetrical now. I have a few questions as to why some things don't have the other UV wrapping stuff on them. I'm guessing those are all the pieces I somehow haven't done. Actually, there's still more pieces missing. For example, this one. There we go. Okay, let's have a look. So that's got everything it needs on that side. It's got its screws. That doesn't have any. 16,000 triangles. Not the worst. Now you find... what? You'll find no won't cares about that these days. No one cares about those these days? I hope not. I'm exposing all my topology to chat. Why did this one not get done? Oh, I just like hit a whole bunch of the ones underneath that. Whoops. Okay, let's assume this one. So Q, sharpen, sharpen. Then go into edit mode, V, checker finished. Put the mirror down. It's actually, yeah, we'll hide it. This one is done. Actually, we'll unhide that one. Look at all that mess. Look at all my geometry nodes. Okay, so let's start with the bottom. So select all of it. Then open this up, go G. We don't want that on. There we go. We want islands selection. And what else do we want? Island selection. Then we actually don't select anything. We go. Where is the configuration for this? Where UV? Not that one. Not that one. This one. So texture size is that 496. That's fine. Textile density. Where do I set? They still care. There's just a bunch of people preaching quads good and n-gons, triangles bad, without realizing both can be ideal for practical scenarios. Fault. Nope, that's not what I want. G, put that there. I can't remember what margin I need. What do? I click here. Da, da, da. Let's apply this blender. Another copy. Those shorts with X topo labeled good and Y topo labeled bad trigger me so much. If it works in your game, and it's for your game, only your files, like then yeah, do what you want. So let's go with like ours. If I move this, it's fine. Good. G, put that to the side. H, select this, and pack. Alt H, select this, and stack. Okay, save that. And hide that, unhide that. Alt A, edit mode, select all that. Go into edit mode. This should be a massive mess, which it is. Now, I don't even know if this is going to work. Ooh. Ooh. That's a problem. So I'm going to actually have to apply all of these. Sad face. Okay, so apply. Wait, what? Evaluated geometry from modified does not contain a mesh. Yes, it does. Is it because you are all off? I spend so much time thinking about what other things I need to stop trying to do everything perfectly and just do it. At some point you just gotta do it. I need to go and fix that. So I've messed something up on there. Yeah, just do it. Just do it. All right, I will have to carry on with this another. It's more about the content changing what perfect even is. Like, you're adding quad grids to totally flat sections that could just be an n-gon, then it's just a waste of complexity, even if it seems wrong to someone who's been taught quads, or general quad rules. I feel like in some ways I'm lucky because I was not really forced to do any of that. I just kind of YOLO'd it and I don't know better. So for me, it's like, this is fine. But yeah, thank you everybody for the stream. Or thank you for joining me on my stream. I am going to raid out and I will see you all possibly next. When is New Year's? New Year's is Thursday, Friday. So I'll see you next week, Saturday. I won't be back tomorrow. I'm going out with my sister. So have a good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Braxton. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day and a happy new year. We'll see you all in the new year. Oh, we need to start a raid. This is awkward. Let's raid. Boom. This Boom is streaming. There is your raid message. There is your raid message. We will be back next. When will we be back? I'll see you next. Actually, I'll see you next year. This is the last stream of the year. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye, everybody. Bye.